Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, and in today's video we're going to talk about the 5 things you need to know before committing to an ATM mobile event. Alright, before you get started, always remember we have an ATM A to Z course that teaches you how to be successful in the ATM business from A to Z. We also have an ATM Mastermind Group page that's free to join, like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business. Okay, gonna go with 5. I always go with 5. And so tip number 1 is, how much money should I put into my ATM? I got a mobile event and I don't know how much money to put in. They're telling me I got this size crowd. Phil, how do I judge that? Alright, so my little rule of thumb is you're going to do about 100 transactions every 5,000 people who attend the event. So what you want to do is you want to ask the promoter or the people who are hosting the event, how many people do they anticipate being in there? So if the answer is 5,000, you're going to need somewhere around $8,000. What we calculate is $80 a transaction, 100 transactions, that's $8,000 you're going to need for a one-day event. Point number 2, how much should I charge? Rule of thumb on a mobile event, you got to be somewhere around $3.50 up to $5, sometimes more, but that's about what you want to charge. You want to always charge more than $3 because it is mobile, it's a convenience for the people, it's a mobile event, which means it's going to take a lot of work on your part to set it up, have the right amount of cash. So you want to charge premium pricing. You can judge it for yourself, however you want to do it, but in my experience, definitely over $3.50 up to at least $5, if not more. Point number 3, how many ATMs? It depends really on how many days, if it's just a one-day event or how big the event is. If you're going to have a beer tent and a gate that they come through, I would recommend 2 ATMs. If it's a multi-day function, I'd probably at least recommend 2 ATMs. How big is the event and what do I need to do? A lot of times at the event they're going to ask for 2, 3, 5, sometimes more ATMs. Most of the time it's 2. You just want to get them into that position. Sometimes it could be more, but keep in mind, the more ATMs you got, the more cash you got to have, because you're going to spread that cash that you have over multiple ATMs. So you don't want to stretch yourself too thin. So that's why I always recommend 2. It's a good number. Number 4, you should always ask for a vendor pass. Phil, what's a vendor pass? Most of the events are let's say quarantined, they got ropes, they got a specific spot for people to come through the front gate. And if there's a big parking lot, you got to park way in the back. So what you ask for is a vendor pass. Vendor passes will allow you to come up and get in without paying for parking and get close to the event. Tip number 5, you're going to ask for, is there an overnight security? Why do you ask for overnight security? If you're going to do multiple days of the event, you're going to leave your money in the field usually overnight. You want to make sure there's proper security there. If there isn't any, then you're going to take your money out. What does that mean? You're going to go there in the morning, put the money in, come there at night, take the money out, go over there in the next morning, put the money in, and then put the ATM out of service. Usually leave the door open, because if anybody's walking through that neighborhood or that field or that event, there's nothing to steal. So those are one of the things that you want to do. Always secure your cash, secure the ATM. You don't want to walk in there in the morning and the ATM's gone or your cash is gone. So ask if there's security on property. If there's not, secure your cash. So I got a couple extra tips. We're going to put those there in the ATM Mastermind Group page. Remember, it's always free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business. Always remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel below, and you can always comment if you want us to make a video about a question that you have in the ATM business. Please make a comment below. We'll respond to that question and we'll make a video about it. So thank you very much, and I'll see you over at the ATM Mastermind Group page.